For the record, I am recording this on Wednesday, so it is the 4th day, but since my mouse decided that the left click is not going to work, I'm running into some problems. I believe I'm getting a new mouse tomorrow, or today, if you're watching this on the day it's uploaded. Depending, yeah. So, the lighting is slightly better. Armando can go shut up now. And Alex, I'm so sorry that I forgot your question and your shout out. But yeah, Alex, he is a channel, and his vlogs are great. And yeah, I will possibly link it in the description, and if it's not there when this is uploaded, then it will be when I get a new mouse. I promise. Okay? Okay. Yeah. So, yesterday's video was the most planned video I've done, and it was definitely the most boring and horrible and lame, and I'm so sorry, but yeah. So I'm kind of just going to do what I was doing before, except, I don't know. Well, anyway, how about we talk about school? Okay. Because me, I don't like school like almost every other person who goes to school on the planet. Oh yes, Alex is my hat buddy because we have the same hat as the TARDIS hat. It's great. So I don't like school because I don't like people. And I think if not for school, like public schooling, I would be more social than I am now, and I would hate people less, and I would probably have less social anxiety, which honestly to me sounds great. But the thing is, when you're exposed at a very young age to people who don't like who you are and will degrade you for it, it's pretty lame. And it will screw your self-esteem into a dark, dark hole. And so yeah, that's a thing, and now I'm very nervous of myself and my actions. Yeah, and I overthink, like, everything. But what I think is that there should be, like, separate places for separate behaviors and intelligent levels and what they do with that, and what, like, I am a intelligent person for the most part, but I lack motivation and effort. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't do homework very often, and that's just it. But yeah, because I honestly think that school should be less of separated by grades as separated by academic success, because I think if I wasn't bored all the time in school, or felt like I was actually going somewhere instead of stuck somewhere I was 2 years ago, I would do better. That's honestly my opinion, and I think that, you know, that I'm pretty good at English in itself, and like spelling and grammar and just words. So a lot of elementary school and middle school seems pointless to me, but it's definitely important for some people. But there should be a distinct, is that how you say that word? Yeah. D-I-S-T-I-N-C-T. Distinct. Line between those who get it and those who don't. and those who don't should keep going at the rate that they need to, as opposed to the rate they have to go, as well as the people who do get it, who have to just go at a slower pace than they need to. And I've gone through this my entire life. And I loved school when I was 5 to 7. I loved kindergarten and first grade, and I started disliking school in the second grade because my teacher stopped paying attention to us and began teaching us the same stuff and was over-disciplinary. So yeah, I lost interest at that point. And I've just hated school basically ever since. But I have definitely grown as a person because I was a horrible person a couple years ago. And every year I seem to be getting better and more antisocial. Yeah. I read books because I don't like real people, and I watch TV shows and movies because I don't like real people, and I prefer to latch onto fictional things because they can't leave me behind. Which is kind of a sad fact, but it is a fact. And that's just kind of school's fault in itself. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Oh, and if students were able to somewhat choose their academic teachers as opposed to their, elective teachers I think progress would go up, because if you enjoy the person who's telling you things, you are more motivated to do things for that person. Just like if someone you're not particularly fond of comes and asks you a favor, you're probably not going to do it. But if your friend comes up and asks you to do a favor, you're more likely to do it because you are somewhat attached to the person and like the person. True? Not true? I do. Personal opinions? Great. Yeah, this is probably boring. As frick frack for everyone. I'm sorry. And if you watched it all the way to this part, I think I got it. Like this? Is this a heart? Is this how people do it? I don't know. Or cure to stop, it doesn't matter. But yeah. Almost 8 minutes. I think this is the longest one yet. Ignore this paper stuff. Bye.